So Gary, I'm really into Yellow Jackets,
Like the wasps?
the TV show. I can't stop watching.
What is going on?
Last night I rated Strategist and then I just went and watched Yellow Jackets.
Good.
No offense, Strategist, if you're still there.
But if you are offended, get your revenge.
Check out Yellow Jackets. Pretty good. What have you been watching, dude?
Um, what have I been watching? Watch some of the games done quick
Oh yeah?
past week. Yeah, and then watching 90 Day Fiance.
Oh
Real
yeah?
good, real good people on that show.
Hear good things. Um, what do we like here? Blue card, that's very good, or black red card, that's a little bit better.
Black Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for the gold. It's only 2 mana too.
This one's also 2 mana. And it's
No, no,
cheap.
no.
It's not cheaper, but it's easier to cast because it's just one thing. It's really mostly good in a blue red or blue white deck. And
Go
this one,
for
of
gold,
course,
man.
good in a black red deck. This card is pretty busto.
Yeah, bust it. You know.
But see, this is like a perfect card to go with the other guy. Regrets.
Rag
I'm gonna
rag.
take this over the villager. Villager's solid, but we don't have to be black red. This can be a throwaway in the trash pick. Circle of confinement. It's pretty good. Removal. And it exiles, which is very useful in this format.
Good call. Good call.
We have a low curve so far, which I like. Oh, can you help me with my vampire game? Speaking of Blood Tithe Harvester, I was trying to finish up my librarian class,
Mm-hmm.
like a character class. Um, Flame Blessed Bolt or Griff Rider, but I was having trouble thinking of more abilities to give the librarian class. I have it as kind of like a spellcaster slash researcher because part of the game is researching the vampire's weaknesses. So that's
Yeah.
kind of the librarian specialty, and they can also like multi-class into spellcasting stuff. But
What do
anything to do
you,
with like books and librarianism,
you just need like names?
like things that a librarian would do to help a team of vampire hunters. And they don't have to be like
Uh,
mechanical, like you don't have to come up with ideas for the cards, but just like
throw the book at him.
that's
Hit
what
him
the
with the book.
cops
What
do.
is? Yeah, yeah. Is that what the? No, but you know what I'm talking about?
Book 'em, Dano.
Is that what it is? No, isn't that like a legal term, like a lawyer?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Try to just give them the biggest, harshest punishment.
Yeah.
There's
There's
Barian books
that.
from oh hey look, we got ASFG. How do you pronounce your name?
Effigy.
ASFBJKUC.
I think it's just slamming the keyboard right there.
I believe it's Asfagajukuk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh look it. We're kind of drafting red white and we got a red white gold card. That's pretty good.
See, I knew it.
All right, you win
You know,
this round.
it's original. It's the way to do it now.
You know what's
You know what?
funny? That's how I came
Oh,
up with my name, a Papa Taco. I just went like that
slammed
and
your head on that keyboard.
it happened. I rolled a taco across my keyboard and
I was actually
magically
right behind him when it happened. My hand was on the back of his head and I just dragged it.
he dragged my head onto my taco.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh
You ever
man.
think about, like we're the ones making all these sweet email names and stuff? The generation behind us is just gonna have to be creative.
Because they're running out.
I don't think so, but.
true. I mean, it's a finite resource, usernames. So Lantern Bear is really good. But giving ourselves
Lantern
another,
Bear?
yeah, a Lantern Bear. It's a bear with a lantern. Reckless Impulse is solid, especially if you have a low curve, which we kind of do. And it feels like we want to be red. I'll take it. But yeah, Lantern Bear is one of my favorite cards in the format, and it feels like
Well,
a bit of a signal.
sorry.
Yeah, but do you remember burying books? That could be something the librarian does. Is it a copyright if I have a card called burying books in my game?
Bear? No, I don't think so.
I was also thinking like a pun, like entomb, but it's spelled
Tune, I get you.
like a tome, entome, because like a tome is a
Oh,
book, and the librarian can entome a vampire.
yes, I see.
Oh, my son said I should have a spell, and I hadn't thought of this, but it's a good idea. It's like just like a deflection spell that turns the vampire's attack against itself. And I said, hey, it's a good idea, and I added it to my Google Doc.
Um, it's another good.
Ritual knife is kind of bad. Efficient isn't that great. I don't know. Maybe we play knife. I'd prefer not to. Socialite is a pretty late socialite. I don't think we want
Page
to play.
Master.
What was it?
Page Master.
Page Master.
Bookworm.
Uh huh. And what do these do?
Page Master. You use the book pages and bookworm. 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 Is there a carpenter class who makes? Oh, that's a nice one. Is there? What classes do you have in total
Oh,
for your
okay.
game?
My main classes I have so far are yeah, like a librarian, and then there's an armorer, and then there's a lord, and then there's a thief. And then
Thief?
they have a thief, yeah. And then they have subclasses. There's the lore seeker, which is the librarian, and then there's the defender, which is the armorer, and then there's the tracker, which is the thief. Part of the game too is finding the vampire's lair, kind of like in Star Wars Rebellion, where you are looking for the rebel base. You can try to find the vampire's lair and attack it during the day when it's weaker.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to be white or black. I'm almost positive I want to be red. So I'm thinking maybe we take the weaker card. And then the last one I didn't mention, I mentioned them all, right? Thief is the tracker, librarian is the lore seeker, armor is the defender, and oh, lord is a commander. They can get like allies and kind of rally the town. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, definitely more like team buffs. I haven't made that many team buffs. Our deck is very creature heavy, so I don't know if Flame Breather was that good. Appreciate it. ASFGJKUC.
What'd you say to me?
Oh yeah, and I love Darkest Dungeon. Fun fact, speaking of my son who's helping me design my vampire video game, when I beat the Darkest Dungeon, my son was a newborn on my lap. It's laying there, being a few weeks old, while I defeated the final boss.
Defeat.
Okay, another case where we could just take the red card, because we definitely want to be red. And honestly, Scavenger is maybe a little better than Celebrant, but so close that we'll just take that. Because we have two good black cards, and we have three good white cards. So we'll be red, white, or red, black. but I'm not sure which yet. Undyne Malice is playable, so let me throw that in there. Not a great card, but it's serviceable. Here's a pretty late imprisonment. I guess not that late, pick 3. But it's quality removal.
Quality.
Yeah. I'm working a lot on my vampire game. It feels like it's really coming together. I was trying to build some build decks because it's a deck building game. You like build your deck before the game and then bring it to the game, kind of like, do you remember when we played Arkham, not the Arkham Horror like card game where you have a
Hey,
character and they have a deck?
yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Oh.
And then in this case, though, instead of playing against the board, you're playing against another player who's playing as the vampire, and they have their own deck. And the vampire deck is decided based on um, powers and weaknesses. So the weaknesses aren't always the same every game. Those are kind of secret, and you're trying to discover what the vampire's weakness is.
That's basically how I wake up every day. I don't know what my weakness is going to be this morning.
Garlic. Oh yeah, Slay the
Garlic.
Spire, Darkest Dungeon. These are two of my favorite games. We're on the same page here. Absolutely. Yeah, those are top tier. I'm just gonna take another flame breather. They get better in multiples. Reckless Impulse is good with flame breather.
Rackless.
What's another game like that that I really like? I played through
Um,
Inscription. Honestly, I don't think the mechanics of Inscription are as good as those games, but it's an interesting game.
the ambience seemed to be what pulled you in the most.
Yeah,
Yeah?
ambience and the twists in the story and the quirkiness.
What's twist? Oh, what about M. Night Shyamalan's life coach?
I have not seen Life Coach stream Slay the Spire. I've seen Jorbs. Jorbs is really good. Jorbs does like probably a similar thing like the Max, but
Mac.
I'll follow Life Coach. Is it just Life Coach or is there more to the username?
Coach.
How are we on black versus white? I mean, pick 7 Minister. That's a sign. Let me take it. I think we're dropping the black cards. Yeah, I mean, this isn't great either, but we have a good curve of creatures. It could be good.
Coach.
No, gotcha. I think Jorbs is more of a speed runner, so we're at the opposite end of the spectrum. I'm gonna just take the rare for gems. Did you watch Peep Show, Gary?
I never watched a lot of it, but I did watch a bit of it.
The dumb guy becomes a life coach, and that's a pretty good story arc. He just messes everyone's life up.
It's really good. Should have that as like ailments for your characters.
Trying to find this life coach person, but there's too many people with the name life coach. I'm not sure which one. Mm, maybe we're super aggressive and we do want daybreak combatants. Oh, I do, Alex, but if you want to go deeper into the numbers, that's 3 events. And I'm 8-1 in those 3 events. So that's the dark secret. And I'm playing best of 1 now, so it's not going to change. I'm really into nurturing presence, especially if I can get flyers. Um, the rope coach, yeah. I'm not familiar with their line of work. I think Felsinger's good with Epicures, but we're kind of going deep into white here, so I'm gonna take Nurturing Presence. This is one of my pet cards. Another Minister's pretty good. If we can get more flyers, that would be nice. We got Waltzer and Ryder. Well, another Ryder, I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, I prefer Best of One in general. I don't know. It just seems to suit me better. Um, but I think that's just
E
personal
better.
preference. Sometimes I just want to get through a few matches really quick. But I know a lot of people think that best of threes is the real way to play. But I'm fine either way. I'm trying to rank up too right now. I'm still in Diamond. I wanted to get to Mythic before the new season. Yeah, I think we're red white. Yeah, exactly. That's typically what I would do too, is get to Mythic and then switch to best of three. I also play on multiple accounts, which is a good tip. Um, if you want to be able to just draft more and you're having trouble with keeping up with the currency, so you can get more daily quests. So I play on Gary's account. Gary's the other voice you hear.
It's me.
And then I have one more alt account, little baby a Papa Taco. I feel like the Celebrants are actually pretty good in this deck since they can get buffed by the Minister and then become 3/1 First Strikers and pump the Rider. So yeah, if you want to play more and you are having trouble keeping up your gold and your gems, this is from Ryan Spain going optimal. He recommended mostly just playing when you have daily quests and to get more daily quests, specifically the 4 daily quests that give you more gold, because after that they just start giving you 25 gold. And so for your first 4 daily wins, if you do those across multiple accounts, you're able to just play more. This is a lot of celebrants. I didn't realize how many I had. All right, but we got a deck. And using that strategy, plus I've been getting better. Usually my win rate's up by around 60% nowadays, in best of one. But in addition to that, playing on multiple accounts, I've been able to play for the past like 13 months and just kind of draft as much as I want and never worry about the money.
Must be the money.
Gary remembers back in the
Family.
day when I used to run out of gems. You were there.
Hey man, it's tough times.
I remember once for Christmas you bought me gems, and I was like, "Aw."
Merry Christmas.
But yeah, now I'm self-sufficient.
Selfish.
Yeah, I started off pretty. That's since Christmas too, Alex. So I'm specifically picking out sample sizes that make my numbers look better um than they are. Before Christmas, I was much lower than that
Why are you doing that, man?
because I want to focus on my growth and how I've been doing in the last month rather than including the numbers that make my percentage lower.
Drastic go down.
I think I am at about 60% overall, including all time and vow. Yeah.
Did you use any of those card things where it like tells you your percentage? Those apps on the computer?
What do you mean?
Like there's a remember there's MTG Arena.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what we're talking about. 17 Lands does that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 17 Lands is the one I use now. That one's focused on draft specifically.
Daft.
There you go. Undefeated. You get it. You know how to do it. But I do say it in the description. I say since Christmas. I'm not lying. I'm just choosing the truth I want to tell. We didn't get very much removal. We got two things. We got imprisonment and we got confinement. Oh, we got bolt too. Okay, that's not too bad.
I'm gonna use that at work. I'm not lying. I'm just, choosing the truth I want you to understand.
Didn't you have like an argument with your boss about something to do with the data and the data not being
Oh
right or
yeah,
something?
that was
And
my director. I literally, he was such a dumbass. He quit, by the way. He put in his 2 weeks, like
flame
last
breathers
week
are
or
bad in
something.
this deck. Yeah, well, there you go. Couldn't go on without you. What should we name this deck, Gary? We got a Boros aggro deck. We've got a Waltzer. We've got three Falcon Wrath Celebrants. Three Griff Riders.
Markov, Barkov,
What? What?
Barkov, Markov,
Excuse me?
Barkov, Markov.
Alex in the chat asks you your job. All right, I'm down for
Um,
Vampire Waltz.
it's I'm just an engineer,
You're not just an
but
engineer.
but
You're the greatest engineer that I know.
oh, thanks, man. But the specific conversation that we were having was around. So I work at a manufacturing facility, and one of the things that I was asked to do is to measure our efficiency and our outputs, basically how well the packaging line was performing. So there's like a very established. No, I don't work on Robot Girlfriend. What was that documentary?
Oh wait, is your girlfriend not a robot? I was this whole time assuming that it was.
No, she's RL, man. She's real life.
Hey, robots are real.
Oh yeah, I see, I
They
see. But no, no,
exist.
no. Like she's got, she doesn't have a clock speed. Let's just say that.
A clock speed?
Yeah, like a CPU.
Yeah, overclock it, baby.
Yeah. My, what is it? The sex robot documentary
Um, I
with the
remember we watched that
tongue.
one movie together. It's not a sex robot, the sex doll with Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alex says her. That was the AI.
Yeah, that was Joaquin Phoenix.
Why so
No, there's another
serious?
one where he like orders a doll and then tries to marry her or something. There's a scene where she's drowning. Oh boy.
Anyways, so there's you're telling your riveting story about
Hold
the
on, I gotta find
packaging
it.
line efficiencies.
Oh yeah, My Sex Robot, the documentary.
Oh,
There's a part where he's like showing the tongue. It's so just weird. Anyway, there's that exists. Came out in 2010.
were we talking about something from Black Mirror? Asks
It's like
Alex.
no,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
this
a
is Two Butts. Sorry, I forgot about Gary.
I
What's Jay
like that
John?
IMDb has like a photo of one of the robots is like the I guess the photo for the thing. Just looks
Oh,
like a monster.
Jay John. Now that you're here, do you have any opinions about sex robots? Please let us know. Thank you. Thank you for joining. That's
Thanks
the
for being you.
that's the current discussion. Hey, I wouldn't mind. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, so there's a way to calculate efficiencies for discrete productions and stuff like that. It's called OEE, overall equipment efficiency. So, I read the thing, I understand the thing,
Good draw.
I talk to vendors that implement this thing, got a whole plan set up. I put the thing in place, and then this director guy starts arguing with me about one of the terms is availability. I don't even remember what it was, but it's basically like he was trying to inject uptime so our total score would be 100%, and like that was going to be our goal. And I was just trying to tell him like you're missing the whole idea with this score. Like it's not a quiz. It's just telling you where your time's going. Anyway, we got in a long argument that spanned weeks, spanned months, and like I wasn't even arguing with him that I didn't want to do it. I just kept telling him like you're doing something else. He didn't like hearing it, and then I quit. But then he quit too, apparently.
Jay John asks, after you put the thing in place, do other people do everything in their power to fuck it up? I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, me neither, Jay John. But I feel like that's the ultimate end game of any implementation.
Yeah, I mean it's always a challenge, you know. Uh,
Are they
like
are
it,
they trying to manipulate the numbers because they need to look good? And there's a pressure on him to look a certain way, and if he doesn't, he's in trouble?
yeah, I bet there's an element of that, but I remember there was
Yeah,
a
exactly. What
so
ASF.
there's my God, there was my manager, and then I remember one time. This is one of the times I was arguing with him. There was him, my director, and then like not my manager, but my manager's manager was there too. And so we're talking about changeovers and stuff on equipment. And so this manager says to me, because I was making the point of why we want to use the formula like it is, like straight out of the book, versus this weird thing that he made up. And so my manager's like, we our volumes are very low, and like fine, they really are. So we're not doing thousands of whatever a day, or we are. We're not doing tens of thousands of things on a day. Anyway, she was like, you know, for those other people, changeover is optional. And I was like, what the hell do you mean changeover is optional? You telling me if I'm producing a shampoo bottle that's a small size and I go to the big size, I could just put whichever bottle on the machine and it's going to work? You think that's going to work? That's not going to work. And I was like, I can't believe you're a manager. I could be a manager.
Are you a manager?
No, I don't want to be.
Oh, that's a good one. Hold on. Thank you, ASF. Oh wait, it didn't work. Oh, it's one
Yeah.
word. It's one word.
What you talking about, Gary?
That was actually the perfect use of that, ASF. Wow. I don't think anyone's ever used that so appropriately.
Yeah, but it's exactly like you're saying, man. He's just trying to. But it's like if he thought he was looking good, this is the crazy part. If you think you're looking good based off of this formula, like then you don't understand. It's just segmenting time and telling you like 20% is going to changeover, 20% is going to like actually running the line.
This sounds like
That's the
John
point
Madden.
of it. Yeah, it's a stupid thing that I was explaining to these higher ups.
Half the
I can't
time,
believe it.
you fail 90% of the time.
What
Boom.
you want to do? You want to take the football, get it to the other side, and make a point. You want to get more points? That's how you win.
Things are looking pretty good with our curve out here.
Use your eyes. You keep 'em looking forward. You see what's ahead of you.
Oh, not you again. Son of a beezy.
I could look a person in the eyes and I could tell you which way they're facing.
Mm. Sorry, guys. Pardon my groans.
I've seen a sandwich disappear into my mouth and my hunger satiated.
This might have been better to play because then it could train the writer, but I wanted to be able to use my free card off of the impulse.
If you don't fill up your car with gas, you don't drive the car.
Boom. Because I can
Boom.
attack with Flame Breather here. Seems fine. If they use removal on it or something, I'm cool with that.
only gonna take
There we go.
forever.
Got some damage. Press L once to show the phases. Pushing it. It's not doing anything. I think my game's been bugged, Alex, because I go in here and I click this and it still does that. And then I go back and then it's still like that. But yeah, it bothered me for like a week. And then I just started to live with it. If I do full control, they come up. Oh, I just realized that my 5-drop got countered. All right, let's see. What can we do here? Not
I
looking
just
good.
one of those days.
Oh no, they've got it all. All right, we
L's in
get blood.
chat.
We get blood. Else in chat. Yeah.
I think so clever.
Also, my quests are messed up too. My daily quests don't show accurately nowadays. This was a good draw though. Getting rid of Dream Shackle Geist is gonna be very helpful. I'm gonna send Flame Breather here. Yeah, I'll kill it before they get mana. Mo's Death.
Oh, he's a rapper.
And then we'll hold on to this in case we get blood. We don't have anything other than 5 drops. We have 2 more Falconrat Celebrants in the deck. We don't have any 6 drops or anything. I don't think we even have card draw because we already did Reckless Impulse, so we're not going to be double spelling on Freezing Blood. Oh, Jay John, you were here last night when we drafted the 4-color deck, right? That deck ended up going 2 and 3, unfortunately. They're not very good rewards, ASF, to be honest. You get like an extra pack per rank. But if you're in the top 1200 to 1500, I can't remember, you can do the Mythic Qualifier. So that's something.
That's nuts.
We can send Griff Rider and maybe just trade for the Drake. It wouldn't be the end of the world. So back in the day, back in the day, Alex, Gary and I would very much kind of make decisions for Magic the Gathering, and we would make the choices in the draft, and we'd talk through a lot of the gameplay together. And then eventually, I think Gary just kind of lost interest.
What?
Um, not in like the stream, but like in Magic the Gathering, and
That's,
it's become more of a yeah. He's kind of here for entertainment. Do you disagree with this, Gary? Is this wrong? Oh
are you
no.
entertained?
And so that's where we're at. But this match is not going well.
Brick. No. Is that from Zoolander?
What are you about to light the cigarette?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Gary plays lots of games. We were just talking about it before at the beginning of the stream.
I think you play more games than I do, though, if I'm being honest.
This guy
You
can't
big
block.
nerd. You
I
big
wonder why they
old
didn't
nerd.
attack. Strange.
They're afraid of what you could do.
I'm gonna braid my flame breather here. Okay, good. Oh, but yeah,
I
Sacred Side.
play.
Gary's been playing a lot of games. Go ahead.
I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. Got one trophy left. I got a crush on that bad boy.
You got a
I've been
crush?
playing.
Like
Yeah.
You love him?
He's so dreamy. The way he murders. um, let's see, what else? I was playing a lot of Returnal, a lot of PlayStation 5 at the moment. But then also been playing, was it what's the name of the game we were playing? No,
Oh yeah, we were playing Nobody Saves the World, which is a lot of fun. God damn.
Nobody Saves the World. God
And
damn.
this is gonna flip too. Alright, well. Think we are going to lose, but it's been nice knowing you. Oh yeah, I got my Fled clip here. Haven't used it in a while.
Like a tsunami!
Kinda it. I think that's really been all I've been playing. Bad thing.
Man. Oh, now they can double ballista. We're boned. Boned. Any chance they don't just ballista me? Okay. Ballista Flockhart. Is that a good name for this card? Yes? No?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they have lethal here. They just need to shoot this. Okay.
Furball.
uh, I passed the fireball to get a traveling minister. They did have lethal there. They chose not to. Guess they're scared of I don't know what. I guess my removal spells that I don't have. I mean, this can attack. Not really. It gets pinged off by the wielder. Double wielder shot plus the lantern bearers. We're going in.
No.
Oh, serpentine ambush. They could have super killed me last turn. What were they afraid of? They could have just serpentine ambushed 1/1 on the attack.
Man, that was
They're
some
just
BS.
toying with me. All right. We'll do one more match and then we'll raid somebody. Who's playing tonight?
He gets his set knowledge from being a big old nerd. That was
Uh
for me.
Set knowledge. I watch mostly small streamers cuz I like them. Um I watch Isaiah. You know Isaiah? I feel like I've seen you in Isaiah's chat. Um I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to The Lords of Limited. I listen to Sam Black's podcast, Archetypes. What's it
Oh,
called?
is that that dude whose ass I kicked?
All right, Gary, you beat Sam Black once.
This guy is like a world champion or something.
I don't know if he was ever champion, but he had a lot of. I think he had a team championship and a lot of top eights. But I don't think he himself was ever world champion.
Yeah, I believe it because I kicked his ass.
Sam Black is a very good player, and we mean no disrespect. Or even Gary means some.
I mean, plenty.
Oh man.
From what I saw up on my
Listen to Limited Resources with
mountain.
Louis Scott Vargas and Marshall Sutcliffe. I listen
Why does he
to
use all three names that he has? That's like a very if you're gonna be a serial killer,
No, well, yeah, I guess it's a real killer or an assassin.
assassin.
Hey, Alex lost to Sam. So that means that Gary's better than you because Gary beat.
Yeah. There was a second there when you said that I was doing the math in my
Hey,
head.
Jordan. I learned a lot from Jordan too, to be honest. Um,
He's a talented man.
we run a draft league. Todd Jordan is the two-time champion. We'll start it up again soon. Hopefully, you'll keep playing, Jordan. Yeah, there you go. And then besides that, I do look at a lot of 17 land stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have played my land. I should have played Reckless Impulse first.
Do you think
Oops.
there's a VOD of Sam losing to me?
Do I think there's a VOD of Sam losing to you? No. It's kind of an awkward hand or an awkward board.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't think there's a well, maybe. I guess Sam Black could have VODs. All right, it didn't punish me too badly here. I'm gonna save the presents for the waltzer. We're just gonna hang. But yeah, I look at 17 lands a lot. Oh yeah, Sirkovitz too. Sirkovitz. I learn a lot from Sirkovitz. He does a lot of seminars about the data from 17 lands. He posts them now on YouTube and as a podcast in addition to streaming them. Oh hey, here's Isaiah. We were just speaking about you, Isaiah. Alex
Idea.
Cross asked who I learn about formats from, and I said I watch Isaiah a lot.
Is ya?
Yeah, sick ass blades.
Yeah, ass.
That was my favorite
That's my.
scene in Blade Runner is when
I was gonna say. I was gonna say that was my favorite sci-fi franchise.
yeah, when Harrison Ford almost gets it in the face from the ass blade.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Too hot for television. Yeah, I actually really do like Blade Runner though. Ass Blade Runner.
Hopefully they don't have a braid. What do you guys think? You think they got a braid?
Oh, I mean, like tears in the rain.
Uh-oh. Well,
A Brady.
yeah, J-John, come on. Foolish.
So stupid.
Oh, Isaiah, our four color deck went 2 and 3, unfortunately.
And you know what they say about number two?
What do they say about number 2?
If you're number two, then you're the shit.
Yeah, we had some tough matchups.
High hopes. High hopes.
We got beat down by a pretty aggressive red blue deck with Dream Shackle Geist and 3 or 4 Ancestral Angers and Flyers. That just killed us before we could get to the goods. Hmm. What do you guys think about this? Am I walking into something here?
No way.
We could just take the damage.
Take the damage, save the world. What are
Fine.
you gonna do though?
I don't know. I got so much blood. I haven't played my blood clip in a long time. Okay. Yeah, exactly, J. John, right where you're at. I'm not especially excited, but I am down for something new. It's on
Oh,
MTGO. I saw Cortical's streaming it. today. If any of you play MTGO and really want to get into double feature early.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so we could make this do 7 damage. Would be like a 2-for-1 and we get a flyer. Is that worth it? And then we're just getting smashed pretty hard on the way back. The worst that could happen. This doesn't seem terrible. Oh, it's only 6 damage. Oops. I don't know, my bad. Oh no, 7 damage right here. Okay. I knew my math was right, as always. Okay. So this is a 2-for-1 if they want it. And then I can just start hitting them in the air with the flyer on the way back. With the traveling ministers. That should hopefully let me close out the game. Hopefully.
Close it out. Close it out.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. I saw some stream titles of, I think, in Mana Sultan's stream title was saying that he was doing, whatchamacallit, double feature, and I assumed it was for book club. How did the book club go? Gotcha. Yeah, the mono gray art, I believe, is only going to be on Moto and in real cards. It's going to be normal colors on Arena, which, yeah, seems much better.
It's gonna be me.
Oh, Mishamigo, just handing out the beatings. Mishamigo is also a member of the Nightstrix League. I believe Mishamigo, Todd Jordan, and is there one other person who's are the only people who have been in every season of the Nightstrix League? Can't remember who it was. DeCrabs? DeCrabs, Mishamigo, and Todd Jordan are the only players who have been in every season, I believe. Yeah.
I have crabs.
All right. This is how much damage? 12.
I think you take it.
Yeah, I'm thinking we take it too. Yeah, Nightstrix League. Hey, thanks. Hey, speaking of Nightstrix League, it's Cooljet, one of the original members of the Nightstrix League. But yeah, we draft on Saturdays. When we have a new set. Yeah, I
Cool
think we might take it
Jet.
here. How was your stream, Cooljets? Were you playing
Thanks for the
Magic or were you
raid.
playing Age of
Our
Empires
hearts.
or something else? Let's find out. I can do a shout out. We'll say Age of Empires. All right.
Didn't even give him a chance.
9, 12. We take it and then just swing back? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chump something. We'd have to like double chump. I'm gonna take it.
Not much, man. Just been hanging out.
Yeah, thanks so much for the raid, Cooljets. Really appreciate it. Hope you'll be down for next season of Nightstrix League.
Math is for blockers.
Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty.
How have you been?
1v1s, are you just playing randos online? Is that what you're doing?
Playing as Rooskies. Is that offensive? I don't know if
Ooh.
that's offensive. I shouldn't
Epicure
say
actually
it.
helps a lot here because it gives us the damage to the face, it lets us use the blood, and it pumps this. Nice. That's cool. I haven't played Gary and I used to play a lot of StarCraft. We do a lot of 2v2s. We weren't very good at
Yeah.
it, but it was fun. We played it a lot for a
Oh,
while.
I mean, like, I was definitely not very good.
I
You were
wasn't very
fine.
good either. Yeah, I was fine. I think I got to platinum at some point as my highest. It was definitely a lot of fun. So they have 2 mana. Question is, where do we want to put our eggs? So they can block one thing.
I think of one place you could put it.
Because I'm thinking, just trying to play around removal. We definitely want to spread the love.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Oh yeah, good call, J John. J John is so smart.
How do you do it, man?
Thanks, J John. I'm like over here thinking.
Yeah, it's
J
not bad.
John's J John's got the answers. Okay. And then let's think about, do we need to send the flyer? Probably not. I guess if we send the flyer, it's lethal next turn, but then do we have enough blockers to stay alive? That's the
Bye.
question. Hey, Orcsox. Shout out Orcsox. Orcsox has been
Up.
killing it on Fortnite,
Kill.
but you were doing something different today. That's fun. Oh yeah, we were. What were we? What race did you play in StarCraft? I was definitely Protoss. You are correct. I think Gary was
I
also Protoss.
I was either Protoss or Terran.
Yeah.
No, I had the hardest time with Zerg. Like Zerg, there was so much more than meets the eye. Small soldiers, big battles. Too many little things. A lot of micromanaging. And if I'm ever like in a managerial
Oh,
position again,
we
it'll be
lost.
very loosey goosey.
Mm,
Dun,
maybe they
just
don't
one of
send
those
everything.
days. Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
Crisscrossed. I mean, if they send everything, you just chump, right? You
No,
can do
because
that.
they have menace on their big stuff. So they're doing 9 damage with their menacers.
Oh.
Because this one gets plus. I don't want to point at it because I don't want them to see. The blood crazed socialite gets +2/+2 from the blood.
From
Maybe
the
they'll think I have a
blood.
fierce retribution or something. I should do full control.
One card in hand.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
mean,
they
they have to play
definitely.
for the win here, though. I think they're almost dead to almost anything.
How far did we get into the StarCraft 2? Like, what's the highest? I think you were getting to like diamond or something at some point, right?
In 1v1s, I would get to platinum. As a team, I think we were getting to gold.
Yeah,
Oh,
sounds about
interesting.
right.
Hmm. They are playing a little conservatively, I think. Because now that they got rid of the blood, I think we can survive.
Yes. Ugh.
And we just need to draw a spell and then we kill them. Yeah, exactly. They don't have lethal anymore. And if we draw any instant or source, well, any non-creature spell, we just pump, and pump, pass.
Yeah, puff, pass. You know what I'm saying?
That does it, right?
Shrug.
Yeah, they could have just killed us. Cool.
Put on the floor. Oh.
I thought you were saying put it on the flyer because they had a flyer and I didn't notice. I was like, oh shit, did I just punt? Yeah, we were attacking with the flyer, but we needed the ping from the Hessig Flame Breather. Yeah. I did have one win once where literally I had no way of winning. I had no tricks in hand, and I just sent everything. And then they just blocked not enough creatures and died. So, that's why you don't concede, folks.
Was I there for that? Because that sounds real familiar.
I probably told it. I think the only person who was around for that was like Mercurial Blue.
Oh.
This is our little symbol, and we're going to change our name to Markov Waltzberg. And we'll use animate Dibble
Like a tsunami!
probably his weapon. All right. GG, you all. Alright, we're curving out. We're on the play. I like our odds. This is a Kamigawa raccoon. I'm happy to trade here. Okay. Are we looking at a syncopate here? I syncopate my rallier, that's not the end of the world. Okay. Not too bad. Surprised they didn't block. They must have something with ED, you know? The ED cards. You know what I'm saying. Oh, card. Interesting. I can send Rallier and Rider. And then drop another Rider. We could also Nurturing Presence on the Celebrant. Doesn't seem that great. Yeah, they most likely have the Diver Scob. The way that they're keeping their Decentra alive. Oh, Skull Scob, okay. So here I could Nurturing Presence on something. A little bit awkward to be honest. Can Nurturing Presence on the Rallier so that they have to. Oh, and then we can play another creature after. Or, well, yeah, after, make it bigger. That way, if they want to block the flyer, they have to jump the big guy. Okay. Hey, Mercurio. Just got started. You're our first caller. Welcome in. That's kind of a big boy. Do we just... Oh, I guess we can see what we get from this. How are you doing, Mercurio? How's the storybook brawl been going? Do this, then Rallier is a 4/4. Then I think we just send all. You lost a bunch. I had a bit of a bad patch, but last night was pretty good for me. Yeah, it's been up and down. I haven't been getting first place very often. I think I've only gotten like 2 first places in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Really in a bit of a drought. I think I got top 4 pretty consistently. But getting those first places, I don't know. It used to be so much easier, but maybe it was just because my rank was so low. Another flyer. Keep getting flyers, which has been a bit annoying. We really don't have great attacks here. We can send Celebrant, and then if they kill it, we can pitch up planes. Force Dwarves. We did run into, I don't know why I say we, I wasn't playing on stream or anything. I, I'm just so used to saying we. I did run into a game where two other players, not myself, but two players were playing dwarves and they were doing pretty well. So they must have heard that that was the strat. What made dwarves good again? Send all here. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, well, this game took a real dark turn, huh? Alright, we're not dead yet. Maybe they'll just draw lands. We have a few removal spells. Okay. This helps a little bit, right? We can do boop on the Traveling Minister. Hope this card is nothing. And then we send these two. And we hit them for a bit. Yeah, that seems like the play. I mean, I'm sure they have an instant. And that's... Alright, here we go. Hey! We did it! We beat Hullbreaker Horror. You know what's better than a Hullbreaker Horror? Daybreak Combatants. Right? Who needs this when you've got this? I guess I'll look to try to be dwarves more often. Because I've been avoiding dwarves because they felt pretty nerfed recently. I don't think I've played dwarves in a long time. Bit of an awkward hand, but we've got plays. We can draw at least a land. We're not in a terrible spot. Oh, perfect. Love it. Black-white life gain could be a problem for our deck. It kind of nullifies the flame breather. Interesting. Could put Nurturing Presence on the combatant. It's not terrible because it makes the flyer at least. Either way, we're going to do 4 points of damage. Order, I don't think matters. I guess this deals the damage even if they choose to chump. Okay. These are good cards in her hand. The Heron of Hope would be pretty bad for us. I guess we just imprison it, but then if they have more life gain after, that's when it becomes a problem. Okay, Flame Breather's a solid card, especially in this circumstance. I could send this guy, but I'd rather not have it get blown up. Okay, yeah, thought they might have that. Double pinging with these guys. We don't have very many non-creature spells. They're kind of filler in this deck. Oh, hey, I recognize that card. I mean, it was something. Alright, what does this card do again? Creatures, you go in, oh, the counters on these tokens is pretty good. Is Kaya actually going to be good in this match? Damn. We're 1 mana short here. So we could imprison this, because it's going to keep growing. And then we can hit this for 2. Or we can just imprison it and then go for face and just try to close the game out. Because Nurturing Presence makes it so this isn't really a good blocker. And then just hope they don't have a ton of token stuff. Oh, hi, Gary. Welcome. Hi, Gary. Welcome to the call. How are you?
And you may ask yourself, hey, how's it going?
Was that the Talking Heads?
Talk. Yeah, and they be talking.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, you did a really good David Byrne?
Yeah, David Byrne.
You sounded just like him.
Yeah, that's right.
How you been, pal? What do you do with the time you save from not having a commute? You just sleep more in the morning?
I do actually. It's been kind of nice. I still have a lot of neck pain,
Uh-huh.
but it's been a lot better. You know, 'cause I was going in at what 6:30 all the time or whatever it was. It's too much. No, my biggest issue now is that I don't get up and move enough.
Yep, I hear ya.
Oh, do you want me to check my mic?
Your mic seems fine. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, you can hear me?
Actually, I have you a little low. I think you were getting loud when you were trash talking Sam Black last night, and I lowered your volume.
Oh, you didn't want him to hear, huh?
It was just you were peaking. You were just so excited that your levels were getting pretty high.
Yeah, you know, not
Yeah.
every day that you can claim that you're better than the best.
Getting stuck on 4 lands has been pretty bad here. Our 5 drops in her hand.
Yeah.
Need a weapon?
We're gonna have to hit Kaya too, so that she doesn't just do her ultimate. We also have Wedding Invitation, which is gonna be a little nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
We do have the 2 mana look at the top 2 cards of your deck card, which will let us ping twice. That could be good. That's not a terrible draw. I don't know if we can win though when they have Wedding Invitation.
You have no idea.
And what do you do after work, since you don't have to drive home?
I went out and got some food. I had a coop for tender greens. Picked up some food.
You're a real tender green head.
Yeah. I have
You're a real tender greens bitch.
yeah.
Pardon my French.
Batch. I like salad. I have the thing where uh the kid eats free.
Oh, do you get a kid's meal?
Fighting the
No.
undead is my
I think I have to have a kid.
Oh, you do have to have one. They're with you. You can't say that they're at home.
You know what? Actually, that's a real good point because I could probably do that when I pick up food. Like, what do I have to bring the kid inside? They have to verify.
Yeah, I don't want my son to get COVID.
Me
Just
and my
give
son.
give him his chicky tenders. All right, I think I might just concede here.
his nuggies.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a flyer. Flyer changes the math a little.
Yeah, you just gotta jump.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look good though.
I mean, Minister helps. Flyer helps. I'm gonna do this because otherwise, well, I mean, if they create one spirit, yeah, that is a little problem. Actually,
Actually,
yeah, it's not looking good. You're not wrong.
it's looking great.
We have cards
Gonna have to be
in the
quick to
deck
catch me.
that could help. I do have more removal that would answer him. Actually, I don't. I think I used it on this guy.
You fool.
But look, it's a 5/5 flyer. Oh, lifelinks for us.
Cool.
Oh, lifelink's pretty bad for us. I was saying that at the start of the match. Okay.
Need a weapon? I got plenty.
Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. This is gonna be good. We'll just trump this guy. We'll go down to 1, and then we'll just have a alpha strike next turn. And I don't think that's possible with their life linkers, but you know. Do they just
No,
have
I don't
combat trick
know.
to kill us? Oh, they have combat trick to kill us. Alright, alright. Alright, Polio. Hope you get
Oh,
polio.
yeah, I was gonna say eliminate him with a vaccine.
Just
Is
kidding.
that too controversial to say nowadays?
Yeah, you know me, I'm anti-vax. Just kidding
I
if
didn't know that.
anyone's here. I'm
I didn't
double
know you were
vax.
so anti-vax,
I'm double vax and
mister.
boosted. Signed up
I'm
as
just
soon as I
saying that.
could.
You believe in the ivermectin? What is it?
Fauci says get poked, I say how many times?
I say only if I get to choose the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right
Bend
here,
over,
my left arm. Baby.
baby.
I lost my AirPod yesterday.
Huh? What is that?
AirPod, it's like a device you put in your ear to hear things.
Oh, the Apple thing. You don't have an iPhone, do you?
You don't need it, it's just a Bluetooth headphone.
Oh, they're
Bit.
so expensive.
So sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
I
I thought
had it
they
at work, and then when I got home, I couldn't find it. I don't know what I did with it.
principal stole it.
So, should I use
Yeah, just start
Jackies?
pointing Yeah, yeah. Start pointing fingers. It'll turn up. It always works out when you do that.
Principal, I know you took it. Demand satisfaction.
Satisfy me.
Yeah. I lost one like a year ago. Pretty sure it fell out of
You-
my pocket at a gas station or something was my guess. And this time, I don't know, I didn't stop anywhere. I just went to work. I went home. I was using it at work.
Did you check work yet?
Yeah, I checked work today. And I kept trying to pair my Bluetooth with it and walked around and just kept trying to pair it.
Did you check your pockets? You put it through the wash?
Yeah, no, we haven't washed the clothes that I wore yet, and it wasn't in any of my items. Oh, you know, I could exile that with Circle of Confinement. Huh. pretty good. Don't know what I did with it. Go with the big guy or the little fly? I'm gonna go big guy. Big guy could block too.
Biggie.
Biggie shorts.
I wish I had a little wall so I could paint my biggie smalls.
This blood petal celebrant's really putting in work. I think we just send this celebrant again.
Yeah, do it again. See what happens. I think I get paid today.
Oh, you get paid on a Thursday? That's wild.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll let that go through. I pinch
It's
a
usually
flame
just
breather here. I try to hit land for celebrants. What were you saying?
my bank like clears the check pretty quick.
Clear. This we can put on the flyer maybe to get something going.
I did get paid today. Man, I'm so rich. I get paid every week now.
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Nintendo's so richy for.
Untap. Okay. You think they're holding up counterspell here?
No,
They
no
probably
way.
are.
3 mana. What could they counter?
Well, any creature spell. I'm gonna play around the counter.
You got plays.
Yeah. See, there's Oz, huh?
Hold the line.
I'm happy with my choice.
Did you play Wordle today?
I did.
I got
I,
it on the second guess.
I did not. I did not.
I didn't hit it. I didn't do it. Yeah, man, I kicked
I
this one's.
forget how many guesses I did. I think I did 4.
I did 2. It's the first time I ever did it so quickly.
I guessed molt first
Oh.
before the correct word.
How do you spell that?
Moult.
Oh, I did touch first. That's so cool.
Oh, you did touch? I did pouch earlier.
Yeah, I did touch, and then I got it on the second try.
This seems like a really aggressive attack from them. I feel like, can we just win next turn with Daybreak Combatants? We throw this on the Rallier. It makes this into a 4/3. Maybe we don't win, but we do a lot of damage. And
Yeah,
then
and they
tap
got it.
this.
They'll chump, and it doesn't look like they're gonna chump that great.
And then the other thing is this can untap something too, so that also helps. They're also tapped out, so I could just this. And if they double block here, that's bad for us.
Yeah, you're gonna have enough to like. Do you have lethal?
Let's see. I can put this here. That's 5 damage. They chump. That's 4 damage. They block. And then they take 2, 3, 4 damage probably. But they're double chumping.
Yeah, I like that, because then that means you have a flyer too. They got a lot of cards in hand though, so who knows what they got.
Just send everything. I can leave this guy back as a blocker.
Yeah, forget about it. Just do it. Just sand it. Get that extra damage in there. Don't regret it. Okay.
Remember when we first started just doing Magic the Gathering together in M21? Anointed Chorister?
Yeah, that was great.
Those were the days. I mean, these are also the days.
Days of our lives. Lives of a days.
Okay, down to 2. Got a Flame Breather, we've got a Fire, we've got 4 attackers, we've got Blood. We're in a good spot.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I just did.
Tell me again.
I had a
Tell me a
student
story.
today.
Mm.
I want to hear our. It was kind of an argument, but I was mostly just laughing at him. I don't know if that's the way to.
Oh yeah,
But
it really helps.
he was like, "Wait, so I have biology class, and then I have your class? That's like 4 hours of class straight." And I was like, "Well, it's 3 hours because both classes are an hour and a half and an hour and a half." He's like, "Look, it's from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That's 4 hours." I'm like, "No, it's not. I can kind of count with my fingers here to show you." And he's like, "You know what?" And then I was like, "It's an hour and a half and an hour and a half." And he's like, "Okay, yeah, add that together. That's 2 hours and 60."
What?
And I'm like, 2 hours and 60? If you want to talk about time, saying 2 hours and 60. But he was, I think at a certain point, he realized he was wrong and he was just kind of joking around.
Yeah. Most likely. Right?
But yeah, he was kind of laughing.
What's the play here? Put down the flyer?
You think so? I was just going to use my mana and get the big guy.
Yeah, get the big guy.
Mm.
It's just, the flyer would get through. Oh, but it's got menace, right?
Yeah. You can also
Yeah,
use
get
it to
it.
block in case they've got something. I don't know.
Yeah, get it in there.
Anyways, that's the highlight of my day at work today.
Sounds fun.
Not 3 hours. It's 2 and 6. Oh,
Arr.
that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, the flyer wasn't getting in there. That's any consolation. We kind of have to block, right?
Yeah, I would. I mean, it's a trade, but it's okay.
This one has haste. So what we could do is drop the flyer now. And then they would need 2 flyers
Oh,
back to
yeah.
block.
Yeah.
You have to block the Epicure as well. Also, I mean, I was putting them on counterspell earlier.
Count on this.
That could be a possibility. This upside down. Sorry, putting something together over here.
In my notes.
Gonna be my son's birthday soon. Did I tell you I'm getting
Oh,
him a we're getting him a jumper? Little
a
bounce
card?
house.
Oh. No, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna have like a big old party, or
Nope.
is it gonna be like,
Just
yeah,
grandparents, no children. Yeah.
yeah?
Counter.
I think that's the way to do it, man. Just keep it safe.
Yeah. But once he turns 5, they'll be able to get the vaccine. Then I think we can probably do more stuff. What they do? Track the land. Right? Breath on the board. like they don't have anything now. The next turn we can just use the haster and win that way.
Yeah, get the win.
Look like flooding.
Going for it.
Yep. Just the minister. So that if they block you with the slayer, it kills it.
I mean, if you hit with anybody, you know.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying.
This is the second time this happened. Fortunately, we have 5 attackers. This is the second time I ran into Hullbreaker Horror, which is like one of the biggest bombs in the set. But
Still not enough though.
yeah, I know. Good game, asshole.
Cash me outside. How about that?
The one way to beat bombs is just play janky aggro decks and kill them before the bomb can take the game
Before
over.
they bond me. Get it?
Uh-huh. Actually, the both times I won with a haste creature versus Hullbreaker Horror. The last game right before you joined the call, they played Hullbreaker Horror, but then I just played Daybreaker Combatants. Just had one too many creatures for them.
Did you throw that great line at him?
No, which one?
Nice card, asshole. Or what did you say? Something like that.
I I said, who needs Hullbreaker Horror when you have a Daybreak Combatant? That's what I said.
Asshole.
Yeah, asshole. No, you're not an asshole to play a bomb. I play bombs if I get bombs.
I make bombs if I eat burritos. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's no one really in chat, so I don't know if you want to waste your Pico points just for me.
It's not a waste if it's for you.
Mhm. Hmm. This card isn't so good without stuff supporting it, but I'll keep anyways.
Yeah, keep.
Well, we're flatting a bit, but now we have enough mana to cast Celebrant on curve. Uh-oh.
Don't tell me that.
I'm gonna do Mega Tsunami over here.
Mega Tsunami.
Mega Tsunami!
Oh yeah, no worries, Mercurio. But I'm glad that you're still there. What are you crafting? Are you making yourself a new weapon?
Oh god.
A new tunic? A new potion? A new... What else do you craft in a MMO? A new gem?
I don't know. I never really played any MMOs.
Yeah, I try to get you to play...
World of Warcraft.
Wow, yeah. I think you did the... What is it? The sample size? What's the word I'm looking for?
Trial.
Yeah, the trial.
I took a sample at a Costco.
So they got counter mana again, but I'm gonna just play into it. Just because my alternative play isn't as good. And it worked.
Fool.
Okay. If they just play one creature here, we're pretty good. Oh. No creature. Even better.
Hate counter decks.
Crafting some crafting gear. Oh, that's like a Russian doll situation.
Boy.
Russian nesting doll. Just play out my whole hand here. That's pretty good. Oh, got a train. I love it.
Choo choo, mother trucker. Beep beep.
Oh, wow. There is a sweeper in this set. So... There's by invitation only. You don't really have to overextend. Did I just not play anything?
No, that's crazy.
Just
Nah, probably not. I mean, look, they're all loaded, ready to go. You know, what are
So
you trying
they
to
do a
prove?
sweeper, possibly, but if what can they do where I don't just kill them next turn? Because I can ping them for 1 with this, so either of these are lethal. I think we just keep it like this, and then if they have the sweeper, we just play out our hand and start over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, wouldn't you know?
I'm thinking maybe they don't have the sweeper now. If they just wanted to put a little baby on this for no value other than they can't do 1
Baby.
extra damage.
Baby.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yep. Still dead. Oh. They must have just drawn a bunch of tricks and stuff and had a hand that wasn't very useful. Or maybe they were
I get
playing
that
3
a
colors
lot.
and didn't get their 3rd color. What do you get a lot?
Bad hands.
I feel like you used to draft tricks pretty high
Yep.
when you first draft.
And like simple cards.
I
Or
feel
low
like
mana.
I feel like
Low
tricks are
cost.
better these days. I feel like back in the day there was a lot of bad tricks, but usually if you can get a good 1 or 2 mana trick, that's pretty useful.
Shows what you know.
Should I offer this trade here? I will. I don't think they'll
Are
take
you
it.
scared?
Aha, got him.
Got him.
I think they got a wolf. They got a wolf. Awooga. I'm kind of down to trade a flame breather for either of those wolves. I don't know if we're winning this race, but we got flyers coming.
We got cheer.
We got flyers. We got Cigar's Imprisonment for this once it gets big. We got Hasty McHasterson.
It's 3-2 rock
I can
rhyme.
pump the Waltzer with the Minister to make the Rider train. Choo-choo. Have any weekend plans?
Yeah, watch the weekend.
I can't
have
feel
like
my face when I'm with you.
yeah. I have a concert to go to tomorrow.
Go to a lot of concerts.
Mm,
What do you got this time?
it's just one of my girlfriend's uh friends or her coworker's husband works at like Sony, and so like there's a small band that he was trying to get some bodies for. So
Let the bodies hit. Oh, it's drowning. So this feels like Flame Blessed Bolt hitting my Griff Rider, but it's not weird that they didn't
Is that
attack me
sexual?
on it.
This feels like my flame griff bolt hitting my Rift Rider. You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
I'm not sure, but I think it sounded sexy.
I'm calling it here. Flame Blessed Bolt on the Rider. I don't know. This is confusing. I don't know why they didn't attack. They stopped me from getting in 2 damage, I guess.
Don't stop me now.
Next turn we can Impulse and Imprison. That's a bomb. Hopefully, again, we just kill them before they can utilize it. Now they attack. All right. I guess they're planning on chumping with their 1/1.
Who won?
This 1/1. Oh, they drew because they. Okay. When you attack with 2 creatures, you do a draw instead of a. Impulse, or we can just imprison the Paxson Pup. I guess we want to imprison when it's blocking. Oh, looks like right.
Yeah.
Oh, scared. Ooh. Daybreak combatants come in clutch. This will allow us to train the rider. I mean, we might have lethal here. I'm not a mathematician.
I'm a mathematician.
I'm not even going to count because they conceded, so we can't make. I haven't gotten a trophy with Boros in Vow yet. I think this would be my first Vow trophy for Boros
Wow.
if we win this match. And we're doing it with just commons and uncommons.
I'm doing it, man.
I mean, actually, pretty much just commons. We have one Circle of Confinement and one Markov Waltzer. Everything else is just kind of common. Honestly, surprised with how well this deck's done. We go 6-3. I'll be pissed. Just kidding. I changed the name of the deck. Did you notice?
Markov Waltzberg.
Yeah,
Okay.
is that good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Because it
Smart.
gives me a good Photoshop inspiration, you know?
Yeah.
I made one for the Woo Boog clan, but then we went 2-3, so I didn't want to upload it to YouTube.
What are you
Also, it
scared?
wasn't a good uh, Photoshop. I mean, not that any of them are actually good, but
It's not true, man. They're all good.
this is especially bad. I just got a Wu Tang cover, and then I um covered their faces with the mana symbols for white, blue, black, and green. And then I changed the Wu Tang to Wu Boog, and that was
46 chambers.
yeah, it was that cover. Oh, they are mana screwed. Hello. Hello. Sorry. I'm gonna just do this now. Get in while the getting's good. I mean, they might have the removal spell, but there's a 2 mana destroy target attacking creature. We don't have it. They play one creature, we just imprison, and then we're off to the races. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
imprison target. Blocked this pretty well. Oh, and we can even double spell. This is great. Looks like things are coming up Millhouse. We play this pre-combat, we get pumped again.
Pump up the jam. Pump
Do
it
another
up.
pump. And this is what you do. You just get crappy cards, curve out, wait for your opponent to miss land drops, play nothing. Then they play a bomb, and then you kill them anyways.
Oh my god.
Yep. Oh my god.
They're in here.
Hey, look, this is the 4th game in a row where an opponent played a bomb and then we killed them in like the next turn with our janky deck.
Janky deck.
All right, we did it.
Good job, man.
Thank you. We got a little lucky there, curving out. An opponent getting screwed, but definitely didn't expect a trophy. Can you do a Markov Waltzberg impression?
Um. Da.
Oh, I you're gonna
Это
do it.
moje dom.
Hold on. Feel it, feel it.
Da. Da.